following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
He's an angry elf.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
And now for something completely different.
Okay. That was a bop.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. That was Every Day is Halloween by Lovecraft, but no vowels. So it's LVCRFT.
Interesting.
They have a few good ones that I've saved that we're going to use over the next week. So, yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Tina, I was going to call you today. How's your noggin?
It's still sore. Like,
oh.
It's like itchy and sore, and like there's a bump, and I could feel like under the skin. I can feel like, I don't know if anything got damaged underneath, but I could feel something. But I'm fine otherwise. Like, I'm functioning. So,
100 Eggwood wants to know which veggie you'll sport tonight.
most likely the same ones. Actually, I had to throw away the bag of French fries because I forgot to put it back in the freezer.
Oh no!
It stayed out all night.
Mushy fries.
Mushy fries. So yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday. That was a late edition song for the night. Kenneth already dropped the link. I hadn't been especially in the Halloween mood until I watched Jeff tonight. And the trail got me in the mood. So that's why the song got randomly changed tonight. So
That was so good.
wasn't that fun?
Oh my gosh. So I'm sitting here, right? And at one point I typed this into chat, but I have to give you a visual. So I'm eating the Halloween candy, right? Because,
Yeah.
it's Halloween season. And I went to, was grabbing, obviously, and so I'm sick. So I have snotty tissues. Hi, welcome to me.
Yeah.
In a pile on my desk. Not a big one. It was a small
Oh,
one
yeah.
because I'm getting up periodically. But I had candy wrappers, but one of the candies, I guess, got melted in my hand. I didn't eat. It was like the mini Snickers, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't eat it. So I was crumbled it up in my hand with the wrappers, and it was piled with the tissues in my hand. And then I'm going to get up to go throw this in the trash, but then he comes to the one with I forget which one it was. Was it the one with the gym with the skeletons lifting weights?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then I was like this with this in my hand the whole time, and I could not peel myself away. It's like
so many good ones. I swear, some of these setups amaze me. They're just, and he's shown some of them during the day, and it's cool to see them during the day because they still have all the stuff blown up and all the decorations going during the day, and it's nice to see them daytime. But night, it's totally different. It's just,
yeah.
yeah.
I like seeing the contrast
I did too.
when he showed them.
And
So,
everybody just seems so nice and giving out stuff and
yeah.
in training, and it made me want to stay there, Jeanette. I get it now.
Yep, me too.
So
Right there.
I can't imagine all that setup either. I can't imagine the setup. Two, I can't imagine loading and unloading all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you have a camper, you have it all set up as your house, and then when you go to travel, you go ahead and put all your clothes in there, and then to pack all that stuff. And I swear, one of those people had to have a semi to bring all that crap. But
Yeah.
to pack all that in the camper too, and then once you get there, to know you can't go and sit down for a few minutes after your long drive. You have to unpack all of that before you can even start setting up the camper. It's just, anyway, it just amazes me.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
The time and effort and energy that it takes to set all that up is I could never.
Murph says it takes planning, time, and money. Yeah, I'm sure. I know it does money. Because there's a couple of those people who had taken 3 spots up, and that
Yeah.
ain't cheap.
They just buy the 2 extra spots for their decorations. That's great. That's not crazy in a bad way. Crazy, incredible.
And somebody in Jeff's stream the other day said that those spots are running $220 a night. So
tell me you have money without telling me you have money.
Exactly. I'm just like, geez, man.
Holy cow.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what somebody had put in his chat the other day. I was like, good man.
That makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised.
So let me welcome in the chat. And then we're going to, I have a rant, but I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I haven't committed yet. So,
Okay.
Stacy Rogers, Nicole Happy Haunts, Kenneth H, Hunter Dakerwood, Jan S. Disney. Let's see. Now I got to scroll because everybody's chit chatting. Teresa Squire, welcome in. Good to see you. Diana Murphy, hello, dear. Diana, I was thinking about you today. I hope you're doing well. I know you were affected by the shutdown, so I was thinking about you today, dear. Jeanette, Sebastian, and Crab, Tagger. Tag the living snot out of Jeanette tonight. Go at it. Just for the love of everything Halloweeny. Spell it right.
With 2 Y's. I used to be Jennifer, but then I decided to rebrand myself. Oh wait, hang on. It's down next to clock.
If you don't spell it right, she gets all. She becomes an angry, not so elf. So just spell it right. I mean, please. It's not that hard.
With 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
There you go, Jeanette. I got all your PSAs out of the way now. You're welcome. Samantha Lowe, welcome. Jason Thibodeau, hello. Jay Grubbs, what's up? Good evening. Let's see. There is Diana. There's Melissa Disdreams. Good evening. Welcome. Move Mania Nick. There's our first Nick. Howdy. There's Diana. There's Nick in Virginia. 2 Nicks back to back. Good evening. Disneyland fan Steve. What's up, bud? Good evening. And Gilnick is here. Hey. There's Mark F. Welcome in, Mark. I'm still scrolling. They've still got the names messed up here. Nick D'Ambrosio. There's Nick number 3. Howdy. Carolyn Blasco, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see. I got Mark. I got Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. There's Kenneth. There's Happily Ever Divine. Hello, Lindsay. Hope you're having a good evening. If you're working, say hello to the doctors, I guess.
I'm glad you know her real name. I've been calling her D for like Divine.
That works too. Jimmy the Head, what's up? Hey. I think I saw Jimmy pop in on somebody's stream the other day. Maybe I'm wrong. Welcome in. I could be wrong. Look, there's a friend. I know her.
You do?
Yeah. She can't join us tonight. She's in a bush. And there she is, the lovely, the beautiful, the ever so talented, the Daisy to my Donald, the Sally to my Jack, the Bride of Frankenstein to my Frankenstein, hang on, I'm trying to think, the Elvira to my Dracula.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And the Wolf Babe to my Wolf Man. I'm just going to make that one up. Sweet Snickerdoodle. Howdy. Shelby, good evening. Welcome in. Let's see. Who else am I missing? I got Murph. Good to see you, sir. Howdy. There's Connie Rathbun. Welcome in, Connie. Hey. 100 Acre Wood is here. Wow, it's Phantasmic Chronicles.
T-Dog, Tony.
Ain't seen you in a while. Hope y'all are doing well. Good to see you, brother. Happy Halloween. Hope you and the family are doing good. Good to see you.
I'll let you scroll down.
Huh?
There's some more good ones in the chat. I'll wait till you scroll to see them.
Okay. Robert Dixon, welcome in. Good evening. Welcome. There's Murph. There's Jazza family. Good evening. Welcome. Stephanie L is here. Hey. Mother Coconuts, Wendy. Hey. Good evening. Birdwell 2427, Sandy. Good to see you. Let's see. I got Murph. What is with the names? Yeah, it's apparently I was one of the last ones to get hit, and it's not going away from me. I don't know. It's random. And I think I might have got everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. Did I miss anybody?
No, I think you got everybody. Jan S.
Jan S. Hey, Jan.
So did you see the names? The Wendy to your Casper, says Stephanie L.
No, I missed that one. That's a good one.
Angela says the Morticia to your Gomez.
The Morticia to my Gomez. So that's the one I was trying to remember because I use Morticia as a prompt for the thumbnail tonight. So that's a good one.
And Mayor Mike just came in. Hi, Mike.
Mike, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, Mayor Chickman Hill. Hey. Morticia and Gomez were one of my favorite couples on TV. I loved the Adams Family, and man, they were good. I guessed right on putting Morticia based on your yes. Morticia was my prompt tonight. It was. So there you go. Did Angie confirm? She said.
I know. Well, she confirmed with me in text. Like I knew she was sick, but
Oh yeah, she didn't say, but yeah, she's coming in from the bush tonight. So
oh no, she didn't. She told Disneyland fan that she was sick, not from the bush. So she did put it in chat. I forgot.
I loved the Adams Family, and I loved Munsters. Now I loved them for two reasons. I loved Munsters because it was fun. It was the one that was more family friendly. It was a little more campy and fun, I think. But the Adams Family was just so freaking cool. And it was just the theme song, Uncle Fester, all of it. I loved the Adams Family. I still there's a YouTube channel that used to run reruns of or repeats of episodes of the Adams Family, and I would put it on and I just have it going until they started replaying the same episode over and over. Ashley King, welcome in, Ashley. Good to see you. Hey.
Ashley.
I'm reporting from the sick bush, coughing up a storm. Fester's getting a show like we. Oh, is he? I still haven't watched Wednesday.
See, I'd rather watch Fester, and it also depends on who plays Fester too.
That's
It's gonna make it. I won't watch Wednesday because I don't like what's her name, Ortega girl.
Christopher Lloyd did a great Fester in the movies.
Yeah, he did.
I wasn't a huge fan of the movies, but he did a good Fester in the movies.
Oh, I love the movies. Every Halloween, I break out Ghostbusters and Addams Family, and I'll even run it through Christmas because of the caroling scene at the beginning of the first one. This is the first one, I think. Yeah, but
Suzanne, welcome in, dear. Hey.
Suzanne.
I was watching the Munsters today while working. I love the Munsters, man. They had a cool car too. Car that was done by George Barris, same guy that did like the Batmobile for the TV series. He did a bunch of TV show cars.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a hot rod. He actually designed and created.
Ashley, we need pictures. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Sitting in bed with an LED light face mask on my face. So hi. Oh, do those work? Because I always thought those were just like Temu gadget ads that don't do crap. So.
I was going to ask the same thing. We want to know.
Yeah. Tina, she plays a great Wednesday. You should check it out. Snickerdoodle says George actually likes Wednesday, so she may have to check it. I like Jenna Ortega, but I just haven't watched any of the shows.
Yeah.
When I say I like Jenna Ortega, like I've liked some of the stuff she's been in that I've seen, but I'm not like a big fan.
What else has she been in?
That's the thing. I couldn't name anything right off the bat. I know I've seen her in one or two other things, but I can't say specifically.
Got it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to look it up.
I'm
going to use a cheat sheet. I know she was in the new Beetlejuice movie. She was in Scream 2022. She was in Death of the Unicorn. I that trailer, saw that trailer. She was in Iron Man 3.
Oh. Who was she in Iron Man 3?
She was in Iron Man 3, which was the not so good Iron Man. She had to play a kid in it because that was 2013. She had to be very young.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
no, she wasn't the daughter. She wasn't the little girl.
No,
That was an Iron Man 3. That was one
it
of the
might have
others.
been the boys. The boy that helped Tony might have been his sister that he talked about.
Oh,
I can't remember. Anyway,
gotcha.
she was in that. Let's see. I don't know anything else she's been in. She's been in some Disney stuff. Elena of Avalor, she's in a bunch of that.
Oh,
But I guess that's voiceover work. Anyway, there you go. Jenna Ortega. So, yeah. See, I like Tim Burton for some things. I liked Tim Burton for Edward Scissorhands. I like Tim Burton for Nightmare Before Christmas. I know a lot of people are one way or the other on that one. I like Tim Burton for the Batman 89, the Michael Keaton Batman. That was a Tim Burton. A lot of people forget,
yeah.
but it was. That one was good. And then the sequel, which I think are still two of the best Batman movies.
Did he do Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp
He
and
did
Christina
Sleepy
Ricci?
Hollow with Johnny
I
Depp.
love that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like Tim Burton. So,
Angie, you remembered. I was just gonna say that Edward Scissorhands is the only Tim Burton movie that I do not like.
really?
But I haven't seen them all either, and I haven't seen Sweeney Todd.
I haven't seen Sweeney Todd.
And there's a couple of others I haven't seen yet. But
She played
everyone loves Edward Scissorhands, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. I didn't like it.
I liked it. It was weird.
They were
I
so mean to him. I hated it.
They were, except for Winona Ryder,
Yeah.
who's still famous from the Beetlejuice movie.
You know what? And I can't see her as a blonde either. I couldn't get on board with that.
Coraline. Coraline is an interesting one. I watched Coraline, and I remember watching it and thinking that was pretty good, but it was also very weird. So yeah.
Ashley.
Let's see.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Sleepy Hollow was a good one. I did like Sleepy Hollow. From Hell. I didn't see that one, Mayor. I know Angie loves Sleepy Hollow. Jeanette Sebastian the Crab says Johnny Depp creeps her out. Johnny Depp doesn't creep me out, but every time I see him now, I think Jack.
Big Fish. I love Big Fish.
Big Fish. I don't know that I ever watched Big Fish, to be honest.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Hell was the Jack the Ripper one. Oh, okay. I do like Johnny Depp. I do. I liked Johnny Depp ever since Benny Met June, which is a throwback.
That is a throwback. I haven't seen that one either. Oh, Corpse Bride. I love Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride, yeah.
Yeah, I was never the girl that had a crush on Johnny Depp, but I love him as an actor. I think he is brilliant. All the way back to 21 Jump Street.
Benny and June. I said Benny Met June. It's just Benny and June. That
I heard Benny and June. You're good.
Benny and June. That was one of my first Johnny Depp movies, I think, that I saw, and I really liked him in that one. I liked that movie when it came out, and I never watched him in 21 Jump Street,
He was good.
but
Mm,
he does great character work. He's a great
Yeah.
character actor. So.
I feel like he's one of the that can jump into any role and make it his own. And
Yes.
he owns it. I love it.
I would love to see him in some sort of comic book movie, superhero type movie, even if he played like a villain or something. I think he would have a very interesting take.
He'd make a good,
Some of the
good
characters.
Joker or
He'd
something.
make a good who?
Joker
Joker. He might make a pretty good Joker.
or Penguin. I'm limited on my villain knowledge, so I only know what's already out there. But
I did hear the other day, speaking of superhero movies, that Ultron is coming back, which made me excited. James Spader, who does the voice of Ultron, did it in one time in Age of Ultron, or not Age of Ultron. You know what? Actually, it was Avengers Age of Ultron. The comic book was also titled Age of Ultron. It made me double think, was the movie actually titled that? But yeah, he's coming back. That's one of the greatest Marvel villains, is Ultron. And I always thought it was stupid that they killed him off in one movie. But he's coming back in the Vision show that they're doing for Disney Plus. It'll be the third movie in the trilogy of the WandaVision, Agatha, and then Vision. That'll finish out that trilogy. And I think they're starting to film that in the next month or two.
nice.
So, yeah. I'm still bitter. They replaced him in Fantastic Beasts series, and yet kept Ezra. That was stupid.
Oh, because of the whole Amber Heard controversy
Amber Heard
thing.
crap.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And then
They
they
did
have
him
smile on their
dirty.
face because they shouldn't have replaced him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I do firmly believe he will be back in a Pirates movie, because Jerry Bruckheimer has come out and said he wants him back, and Johnny is open to coming back. And you try to do a Pirates movie without Johnny Depp, it will not make near the money that it would with Johnny Depp in it. I still think you put Johnny Depp in a Pirates movie, you're looking at close to $1 billion box office.
You put Johnny Depp in a friggin' potato sack and it would make $1 million at the box office.
I don't
He's
know.
got a cult following.
He does, but an even bigger one with the Pirates franchise.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you got that pairing.
There's a lot of people I know, including some family members, that don't care much about Disney, but the Pirates movies were their favorite movies, still are. And you bring them back and they're going to see that in the theater, and they don't normally go to theater movies. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Yeah, I believe he'll be back for that. So I love talking movies.
We do that a lot.
I do that a lot. It's either that or food.
Yeah.
Two things I know well. I drink and I know movies and food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Johnny Depp, like the pirate. Anyway, I'm still bitter about some of the news coming out of Spider-Man Brand New Day that they're currently filming. If it's true, that's what's been leaked. It's really pissing me off. So
what is it?
That basically we're getting a female Punisher. Yeah, they're going to gender swap the Punisher. And John Barenthal is back to play the Punisher in the movie. So either they're going to make a replacement or his sidekick or something, or we're getting a multiverse scene where we get a female Punisher. It's one of the two. So there you go. It's, and somebody's going to put it in the chat. She appeared in the comic book. I know she appeared in the comic book. I will also say Marvel has been making some trash comic books for the past several years. So I don't care. See, there goes Stacy. I don't care, Stacy.
You called that.
I did. I knew it was coming. I don't care.
Misty Knight is a cool name, though. I do like that name.
Misty Knight has already appeared in the Netflix series, and I'm not a fan of a Misty Knight character, to be honest.
Really? Not
She
good?
never did much for me in the Defenders series.
That's sucks.
But anyway. I loved what's her name that played the night nurse. Rosario Dawson. Rosario Dawson played the night nurse in that Defender series, the Netflix shows, and I wish they would bring her back.
Yeah,
I know she's all tied up with Star Wars and whatnot, but she played a great night nurse.
there's nothing wrong with them wanting to incorporate a female character, but
Oh,
do
no.
it right. Do it right.
Listen.
Just do it right.
Listen. I'm a child of 90s comic books and 80s comic books. And I'm just going to put it out there. Girls are what brought boys to read comic books. So there's nothing wrong with female characters.
Right.
It's just how they're messing them up. It's just what they're doing to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at what Angie
And I'm
said.
not saying we need big boob chicks that are scantily clad like they were in the 80s and 90s comic books. But those were great character arcs. The Jean Grey Dark Phoenix character arc in X-Men is one of the greatest storylines to this day in X-Men stories. The second best one is Days of Future Past that starred Kitty Pryde from the X-Men. Two of the greatest X-Men storylines.
Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde. Shadowcat.
Anybody else? Just me? Okay.
Kitty Pryde. She has a pet little dragon called Lockheed. Kind of looks sort of like Figment, just a longer snout. But anyway, Kitty Pryde. It's spelled Pryde. She later had a romantic relationship with Colossus.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's so much that I don't know.
I'm
trying not to.
You got the whole Emma Frost storyline, the Hellfire Club, which was used as a point of reference in Stranger Things. That's part of the Dark Phoenix saga. The Hellfire Club is what set up the whole Dark Phoenix. I'm getting way too freaking nerdy here because I love talking about classic X-Men. And I'm going to have to shut up or I'm just going to...
Well, school us, because a lot of us don't know. Like me, I haven't a clue.
Oh, God. The Hellfire Club was so cool.
You know what I would like, Chris?
Yes.
One of these days, I would like for you to just do a stream straight up and go through, like, one stream, go through the X-Men comics, like, from start to finish. Just like, this is this series, and then they had this series, and then this and this, so that we understand.
Like, explain the characters and their relationships and their story arc.
But I mean, like, because for someone like me who doesn't know comics,
Yeah.
where do I start? Let's take X-Men, for example.
Right.
Where do I start? Where does the beginning go? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean?
Beginning goes
Like,
back to the 1960s when it first started. That was one of the first comic books that Stan Lee did with Jack Kirby back in the day, was the X-Men. They founded it back in the 60s. It went on a hiatus, and then they brought it back, and it got super popular in the 80s and 90s.
well, and what I mean is like the intertwining of, because when you talk
PowerPoint.
X-Men, you talk the multiverse, you talk Avengers, you talk all this stuff, and it all is like math equations in my head that don't add up because I can't make the connections. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would, as someone that doesn't understand comics, would really appreciate a stream where you guys talk about this is the X-Men, and then another one, this is the Avengers, this is how things tie in, this is the multiverse. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's not a bad idea, coming up on Doomsday and the introduction of the X-Men in the movies and whatnot, or the MCU proper.
right.
I could literally do a couple of breakdowns like that. That would be fun to do if anybody's interested in that. I could definitely. Oh, I could do.
Angela's in. I can't be the only one that would want this, because
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Thundercats.
Thundercats. Oh.
Sorry, somebody came on it.
So, well, okay, so Angie and Snickerdoodle and yeah,
Nick.
okay. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna break down. I'll get some PowerPoints. I'll get images. We're gonna break down some comic book history and mythos for you.
Thank you.
That would be. I would have a lot of fun doing that.
I know
actually.
you would.
That would.
That's right up your alley.
That is. Okay, now I want to end the stream so I can start prepping for that. Good night, everybody.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to kill the stream.
Wow. Man, I'd love to talk about that. There's so much to there's so much to the X-Men too. God, it's my problem with the X-Men is I love it so much, and I read so much of, and they spun off into so many other groups and comic books, and I read all of those. And I mean, I could take almost an entire stream, of course, for Wolverine, but I could do almost an entire stream on just Jean Grey and Scott Summers, just
Wow.
Cyclops and Phoenix, just the two of them. I could do. It's just that one of the greatest villains they have not introduced in any of the movies is Mr. Sinister.
Huh.
Mr. Sinister is so flippin' cool. I got a boop. I got to bring in the boop.
It's a
And he's not gonna distract me from talking about the X-Men. I'm sorry, but welcome in.
Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
You know, I went to go smack in like disbelief, and I realized that I have an injury and I can't smack my forehead.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
So-
I think I'm losing my voice, Chris.
Yeah, you
I
are.
heard
Too much M80s.
too much.
Oh my
Yeah, too
gosh.
much M80s.
Can we just ask, what is that camel on your bed?
Camel? Pay
What
no
kind of
attention to
shit?
the mess under the curtain.
I'm sorry. That's kind of hard to do.
I walked in and I just kind of dumped everything where it's at, and I just covered it with the.
So you thought it would look better as like this huge bulge on
I was
top
like,
of your
what am I
bed?
going to do with all this stuff? I said, just cover it with the blanket. We'll be all right.
He's got a body laying on his bed. Don't ask questions.
No, there's like, I don't even know what's under here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's my, no, yeah. Oh, all the pack. See, I had to go, like, for instance, had to go get some packaging envelopes today. What's this?
Oh my god.
Oh, and I got the small ones today, too, the smaller envelopes. And there's some clothes under there. I don't even know what that is.
See, this is how men take care of a messy room.
We hide it.
Just mask it.
Now, when
Yes,
we're done with the
Suzanne.
stream, like I didn't want to delay the stream, so when we're done with the stream, now I'll have to take it all, put it away properly, and which means throw it over there under that table until tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's like all the laundry on my bed that I have to fold.
Mr. Sinister is so cool. His look is cool. His storyline is cool. It's great villain. Yes.
I finally met All Smiles, Vicky.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
And Lori P.
And Lori P. Yeah.
No.
You haven't met Laurie P?
I don't think so.
Wait, is it the Lori that's always with Wendy B?
Nope,
No.
that's Lori Thompson.
That's different Lori. That's Lori Thompson.
This is Lori P.
That's right. That's right. How did I mess
saw
that up?
I saw Monica today. I saw
Lewinsky?
no.
Oh wait, that's
I sure didn't.
Was she
Careful,
wearing a
Tina.
dress?
Hey, lean that couple of them more forward. What was in that thing?
Tea.
What's it? Is it stained or that's a bag? Never mind.
A tea bag.
That's what he said.
I see what you did there, Chris. You're trying to make Tina joke.
She's still having trouble.
Swallow, Tina.
Nope.
Breathe through your nose. You guys are just messed up.
We lost her. Oh.
Oh, is the camel like, is this the head of the camel and it goes
That's-
down? This is the hump?
That's the hump.
I see
Like-
it now. I
In
was
my
wondering-
head, I'm seeing Sally the camel has two humps. Like
That's his lovely camel hump.
my hump. My hump. My
My
lovely
love.
camel hump.
my God.
I think,
Oh.
I don't know. I'm ready now. You can talk.
Okay. What are we talking about?
I don't know. It's got a little adventurous since I joined the stream.
Well, you bring out the best in us, Steve.
Okay.
So Tina has made a request, Steve, to backtrack. Thomas A.K. Gorgeous T. Welcome in, Thomas.
Thomas, what's up, buddy?
Hey. Tina made a request, Steve, and I'm going to do it, and I'm so excited for it. I almost ended the stream so I could start working on it.
What?
She requested, do we have beaches and cream for a third night, Steve?
I didn't have it for a second night.
Jeff did.
Jeff didn't go the first night.
Oh.
He backed out on me.
Tina requested that I do some streams breaking down comic books or comic book character groups. So, like, do a stream about the X-Men, their history, the comic
You
book.
can't do one stream about that. It's gonna be like 10.
I know it'll be fun.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing. I trust him.
Wendy
Yeah.
went both. I got to see Wendy tonight and say goodbye to her too. Wendy and Tony.
Nice.
They leave tomorrow. It's
They leave tomorrow. That's sad.
Womp womp.
But I think they've had fun. So I hope they've had fun anyway. We can do that. I want to do one on the X-Men. I can do one on the Avengers. Although I feel like a lot of people know about. Well, I mean, the Avengers movie is a little different.
no. People, we know about what we saw.
Right.
Yeah.
What you need to do is dive into like the origin, the history, and what the comic books say.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
That's what I don't. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just
I don't
the
care. I
comics.
don't care about what happens in the movies.
Okay.
I mean, you're just going to talk about what we already know. I want you to tell me, like, how did Magneto become Magneto, and what happened? How many times does he die and be brought back to life in the comic books? Because we found that out last night.
Mystique is so different in the comic books than she's ever been portrayed in the movie.
Tell us that appearance wise. Like, here's case in point: Aquaman, Jason Momoa don't go together. So that's the kind of stuff we want to hear. Well, that's the kind of stuff I want.
That's exactly what I meant, Steve. You took the words out of my mouth. That's what I want. Because now, okay, you said Aquaman. Isn't Aquaman blonde?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so in every single form possible, except for Jason Momoa. Now,
and at one point, DC got so bored with him, they cut off one of his hands just to make him more interesting.
I'll be honest, I actually liked Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I thought he looked cool, but I'm not one of those guys that has to be to the comic book lore. But that's what I want to know. I want to know where it differs.
Yeah.
So, like when I watched Lord of the Rings, for instance, and then I go back and read the books, I like to watch the movie before I read the books for two reasons. Number one, it helps me visualize. I like taking the visualization of what I saw and putting it to the book. So, the characters, what they look like, and everything. But then to also see what they left out and what they changed. But I don't want to read the book first because then I know what's going to happen in the movie. So I like watching the movie before the book.
I could definitely do that. So Zen likes Deadpool tie-in, Black Panther tie-in, etc. Yeah. So here's the other thing. Deadpool in the comic books was 180 degrees different than what he is in the movies.
He was dark in the comic books.
He was very dark and very violent in the comic books.
Oh.
Wait a minute. He's not violent now?
Like to be honest, the guy that created Deadpool, Deadpool was nothing like he is in the movies or anything like he is now. The whole time that Rob Liefeld wrote Deadpool, it was a different writer that came in and changed Deadpool's character later on.
Agree, Angie. DC
we need to talk about DC One Night too. I grew up. I was just thinking Superman would be one we'd have to break down because at one point Superman turned into
Batman.
two different Superman.
And we can go back and talk about when Superman was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back when he had the mullet.
Henry Cavill.
Oh.
No, I meant not now, not in today's form.
Yeah.
Let's go back when Superman was good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could do that. There's a whole breakdown for Batman, of course, and all the Bat family and
yes.
Who's
playing the new Batman? Who was it?
Huh?
Isn't there a new there's a new Bat?
Robert Pattinson.
It's called The Batman.
Is that who?
Yeah.
Well,
so
he's playing it in The Batman. They haven't cast, and I think that'll happen before the end of this year. I think James Gunn will cast the next Batman for the formal DC universe.
He wants to announce who his Batman is before he gets fired.
Exactly. He wants to get a big name in there to get more of a foothold because his contract is up next year.
Haste makes waste. Why do we do these things?
Good night, Ashley. Have a good one. Chris, I need to message you. Yes, please do. Yeah. That whole death of Superman story arc was huge. And very, very interesting. But man, those are and then you've got all the spin-off comics, the Image comics that got popular in the later 90s when a lot of the comic book writers and artists got mad at Marvel and DC because they didn't have any stock or ownership of the characters they created. So they all left Marvel and DC and founded Image Comics where they owned their own comics and characters, and then they all kind of fizzled out.
Really?
Yeah, that's how Spawn came to be.
Oh.
Well, there's so many too where this good faction went against that good faction, and then this verse. I mean that they have no presence in today's universe. So
Todd McFarlane got super popular he redesigned Spider-Man. He really is what rejuvenated Spider-Man when he redesigned Spider-Man, and he introduced the black suit Spider-Man that went on to become Venom. That was all Todd McFarlane. He's the one that changed Spidey's web in the comic from just being a string to being the whole knotty web that it really came to be. It was a whole art form in itself, the web he designed. And he left and went with a bunch of them, founded Image Comics. He created Spawn. Spawn came really popular and got a movie that wasn't very good. Got an MTV animated series. But Todd McFarlane, his company still makes some of the best action figures on the market. They do sports figures, they do movies, they do comic books for all the different houses. One of the best. They do really good statues and figures. But anyway, man, I could go way too much into all this. Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know half about what you're talking about, but
What you want to.
that's why I want to hear.
Yeah.
The Star Wars comic books.
I have some of those. I have not read all my comic books because a lot of my comic books I wound up with through like obtaining collections, or even finding them in storage units and things. So I haven't read all those. I need to.
So good. There was some good series back in the day. Man, there was some good stuff back in the day. Comic books just don't. I'm not a fan of most of the storylines much anymore. They're really not very good. I mean,
I feel like this generation's creativity is just shot.
it's not what it was.
I don't know.
Right, Suzanne.
You know what I actually think it is because some of the generations are a little older. I don't think it's that. I think it's they're trying too hard to please this generation.
Well, that too. I don't mean the age generation. I just mean the time that we're in. You know, I think a lot of ideas have been explored, and we're reinventing the wheel in ways that don't need to be reinvented. The creativity is like no new ideas. And if there are, they're not very good, or they're not, the storylines aren't well thought out.
We lost a lot when Stan Lee passed. That's true, Zenlax. That's very true. There are still some great comic books out there, but you've got to find them. So Mark Miller, who did a couple of great runs for both Marvel and DC, and Mark Miller is the one that created the Kingsman that you love, Steve.
Yes.
That was Mark Miller's comics. Mark Miller created Wanted, the one that the James McAvoy movies based on. James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie. That was based on a Mark Miller comic. He's got several out, and he just came out with a new book. His stuff is so freaking good. Mark Miller is great, but he's publishing independently now. And then there's independent houses that do their own stuff. A lot of independent creators that do some really good comic books. There's a comic book group called Ripasand. Ripasand does really good stuff. You just got to look around. But Marvel and DC, it's just.
Can I detour you for a second?
I was just I was just going through my head when he goes, "There's no way I'm letting him talk about anything else." I was just sitting here thinking about what we could talk about else.
No, go ahead.
It's not that, but is that a pregnant Dobby behind you? That statue?
What?
Next to Mickey, the Mickey pillow pumpkin thing. Is that like a what
Yes.
is that? Yeah.
Mickey.
This is a Mickey statue.
His ears are at an angle.
That's the one
That's
from
why.
Walt's. That was the 50th anniversary thing, or the
Yeah,
100th.
this was the one that was on Walt's desk.
I thought he was like holding his belly and it was like a pregnant Dobby. I'm sorry.
Oh, his hands are in his pocket.
Okay, thank you. I'll see myself out now.
No, it's okay.
Back to comics.
Okay. Nick said he used to read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, and then went into Last Ronin comics. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics back in the day were nothing like the cartoon either. Those were all black and white and very adult, very violent.
Good night, Suzanne.
All smiles. Hey, howdy.
Mickey.
I saw her.
I was about to say.
I know her.
So yeah, we're going to do comic books breakdown one night. I'll pick either a few characters or a team, and we'll do comic book breakdown.
I'm so excited.
I mean, you could do a whole show on just one character.
That's what I told Tina. I was like, I could do a whole show on, of course, Wolverine, but also Jean Grey and Scott Summers, Cyclops and Phoenix. I could do a whole show just on the two of them. Huh?
What'd you say?
Cyclops and Phoenix. Jean Grey, Scott
I
Summers,
heard.
the X-Men.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I never read or owned a single comic book. Stephen K., I don't believe that.
See ya.
That's blasphemy.
Good evening. I don't believe a single word of that. As much as you love Superman.
I say, because then it's almost, see, to normal people wouldn't be, but to him, like, that would almost, he would lose all credibility for his comic knowledge.
I read or owned more than a single copy. Exactly.
Okay, I was going to say, there's no way.
Mr. Playing with Words. That reminds me, I'm going to go this weekend. I'm going to go Saturday and get my comic books
Speaking of,
so I can do this breakdown properly. I may even go to the comic book shop Saturday. The good thing about going to the comic book shop, okay, I love to go to my comic book shop. I don't buy anything really new now, but I love to go to the comic book shop. I love to look at the statues, which my shop still carries some. And I love to buy back issues. And right now you can get back issues pretty cheap. The market is very soft right now on back issues.
The older you get back issues for free.
Sometimes. I may have to do that this week.
It takes a minute to catch that one.
oh, Steven.
You get older, your back starts hurting.
Yeah, back issues. So that's coming up. I'm gonna start that next week.
What day? Can't be every single night.
Can't be every single night. Can't
really be on Tuesday nights.
Can't be Tuesday nights. I'm thinking Thursday nights.
1 week from today, first character will be, I know it should be considering you, but
It probably should be Wolverine.
Oh, I was gonna say Spider-Man.
1 week from today. 1 week
Wolverine.
from today. I will announce the character Weapon X.
What's Weapon X?
Weapon X is Wolverine's original code name.
Oh,
I'll announce who it's going to be. It could be Wolverine. It could be Spider-Man. It should probably be Captain America, but we'll figure it out.
Captain America is one of my favorites.
The Fantastic Four was one of the very first comic books Marvel properly did. And that's the first family of comic books. But just saying. Batman. Detective Comics. Yep. Batman. Did you know Batman originally carried a gun?
Pew pew.
A pew pew gun. Yep. Carried a gun the first several years until they took it away from him.
He gave him a batarang.
Changed his character a little bit. But yes, originally Batman carried a pew pew gun. Yeah. The Batmobile had a great big face on the front of it.
Face?
Yeah, like a Batman face almost in the front of it. It didn't have like his mouth, but it was just like his upper part of his mask. Yeah. On the nose of the car. Yeah. Man. Comic books. Michael Keaton Batman had a taser. Yeah, a lot of them have had tasers. Batman has all sorts of gadgets, but he doesn't carry a pew pew. Not now anyway. The speaking of the movies, one of my favorite lines out of a Batman movie, Steve.
Yeah.
Is this line can be used so much in so many different things outside of a comic book movie. But you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself turn into the villain. That line from Batman The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
When Two-Face says it.
I love Two-Face.
It was so good.
I remember when Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face.
Tommy Lee Jones actually did a pretty good Two-Face.
I thought it was a good one. I love Aaron Eckhart too. He did such a great job, but
it was very good. Jim Carrey's Riddler was a little goofy, but I did like.
Yeah, but I mean,
I did like Tommy Lee Jones too.
Tell you what, though, I really enjoyed Gotham, the TV show Gotham. Did you ever watch that with Bruce?
I watched a little bit of it.
I loved that show. I thought it was incredible.
Smallville turned 24 years old last week.
Isn't that old?
Yes.
What was that guy's name? Tom Wellington?
Tom Wellington. Still, I would say one of the best Supermen, even though he didn't officially don the outfit until one episode. But Tom Wellington, great Superman. Tom Welling, sorry. Yeah, Welling.
Tom Welling?
Yeah. Great Superman. Loved that show too. It was good. Very well done. I liked the Arrow show for the first season or two, and then it got on my nerves.
I liked a lot of the Arrow. I was kind of sad to watch it go away, but
And Flash was good for a season.
Flash was. See, I liked all the episodes of Flash, and I liked when they crossed over. Except for if I was ahead on one show, I had to stop and go catch up on the other show so I could watch them both at the same time.
I liked the girl who they had playing Supergirl in the Supergirl show, but I never really liked the Supergirl show itself. Grant made a great Flash. He did make a great Flash, and I wish they had used him as Flash in the Flash movie instead of Ezra Miller.
Yeah, originally I agreed with you, but I thought Ezra Miller did such a good job in that movie. I was glued to that. That was one of my favorite DC movies of all time. Was The Flash.
You and James Gunn have a lot in common.
Well, I hated James Gunn, but I thought Ezra Miller did an incredible job. Michael Keaton did a great job coming back as Batman. I thought the storyline was great. I thought it was. I was really impressed with that movie, and I'm not usually a fan, especially of that side. But I really, really liked that movie. I couldn't tell you. I've probably seen it outside of the Dark Knight series. I've probably seen it more than any other DC movie.
Zen likes Daredevil, the Netflix series, is good. The last season was a little because they were rebounding off of the Defenders thing, but it by itself was good. Daredevil Born Again on Disney Plus is.
Well, that's because
we were sold a bill of goods on that show. That was not.
That's because I didn't see it, but that's because they changed it though. Because it was supposed to be like 18 episodes, and everybody's all excited. And then they cut it real far, and then they rewrote it. And then
they supposedly rewrote it all, but they didn't really rewrite it all. They just mashed it in with what they already had, and it just. They wasted a good villain in that show. I liked the past Superman show. Which do you mean the past one? There's been several. Lois and Clark is a great Superman show. That Lois and Clark with Dean Cain and what's her name? God, it just left me. Probably one of my favorite Loises.
Was it Terry Thatcher?
Yes. Yep.
So I have a question. When they do different, like the Lois and Clark, or like a Superman show, or like all the different Batmans, how do they do? Do they do the episodes tailored to the comic books, or do they create their own episodes?
They create their own. So like Lois and Clark. I've watched several interviews with Dean Cain because he does. He joins some streams that I watch. They asked him one time. I saw in a recent stream he was in. Someone asked him how much prep he did before he started filming Lois and Clark. What comics did he read or really get into? He said, I didn't read a thing. He went into it cold. He said now over his time he read some, but they were doing stories separate from the comic books really too, because they were doing more of a serial TV show than what the comic books really did, and that sort of thing. And their budget was a good bit different than what they could with the storylines, that sort of thing. But I loved that. That was a great show. I remember watching that one. And Terry Hatcher is one of my favorite Lois Lanes.
She was good.
She was so good.
I was too young to appreciate that show when it came out. I wasn't into that stuff.
Oh.
And I'm not a huge Dean Cain fan. Like, I like him in some Hallmark movies I've seen, but
I like him a lot, but she She was a nice Lois Lane.
What?
I said she was a nice Lois Lane. My other favorite Lois Lane was Erica Durance in Smallville. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. Erica Durance, man. Hi, Chihuahua. See, Nick says he knows. Yeah, you know. Smallville was also one of the first appearances by oh god, his name just left me. I got so excited with the little fact and it left me.
Nicholas Holt.
No.
I don't know.
Alan Richardson.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What's that?
He
It's,
appeared.
Preacher.
He was Aquaman. He was Aquaman in Smallville. Appeared for 2 or 3 episodes. Yeah. He was pretty good Aquaman too.
Is that before he was really big?
Yeah, he was a little buff, but nothing like he is now. Yeah. He appeared shirtless in that one too, Angie.
I think he's been shirtless in everything.
He was a bit smaller, but he was still
he was in Blue Mountain State and played Thad, and it was hilarious. That's where I first found him.
My other favorite thing about Smallville was their choice for Oliver Queen or the Green Arrow. And that was Justin Hartley. Justin Hartley played the Green Arrow in Smallville. And he was really good. I liked him in that show. He went on to do some other show that was it This Is Us or what was that show? Yeah, This Is Us.
Oh, Mandy Moore, yeah.
He's in the Tracker now for NBC or CBS, or was in Tracker. He was a great Green Arrow. Really liked him in that one.
So I know I got us.
Real quick, is Justin Hartley, is that Tracker?
Yeah, that's why I said he was in This Is Us and Tracker.
I didn't see Tracker, I'm sorry.
Okay. I know that I got us started down this road in the first place, and I'm very interested in it. But Jason's almost home, and I have to go tackle Halloween costumes with kids. So,
Wait a minute.
No worries. No worries.
At 11 o'clock at night.
Have a good
My
night.
oldest, she wants a Taylor Swift costume, and I have to go now hunt one down.
So does that mean you have to buy a Kelsey jersey?
She does have a T-shirt that says "Go Taylor Swift's boyfriend."
She should just put tape over the Taylor Swift and just put "my boyfriend."
She could. That's a good point. You should just put tape over the Taylor Swift on the T-shirt and put "my boyfriend" because you're Taylor Swift.
No.
Wait a minute. It's 11 o'clock. Why is she still up?
It's true.
Because she's in high
It's
school, she can. What time did you go to bed when you were in 9th grade, Steve?
My mom tried to make us go. We went to bed at 8 o'clock, but I didn't go to sleep.
9:30.
At 9th grade?
I didn't go to sleep, but yes. We had bedtime.
Hey, my kids went to bed early. Evan still goes to bed early.
Yeah, my kids are like me. They're night
That's not
owls. Okay. They don't usually up this late. Josephine's a grandma. She goes to bed at 9, but
Excuse me?
she's up late tonight
I know, Grandma.
because they're waiting for Jason to get home. All right.
All right.
Anyways, I've taken up too much. We'll talk to you later.
Night, Tina.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one. Mayor says, I want to go to bed early. I don't remember those days. Smallville was a great cast, though. You had John Schneider that played Jonathan Kent. He was a really good Jonathan Kent. I liked his they tried to do that. So the WB's original idea was to do this Smallville premise with Batman. They were going to do the same basic treatment as Smallville, but with Batman.
They did
do
that.
it around Bruce. And at the time, Warner Brothers was about to put out another Batman movie. They were starting up the Christopher Nolan Batman series, and they thought it would not make sense to have that out at the same time. So they squashed it, and that's when they changed gears and did the Gotham series.
I'm saying that's the exact same thing, though. It's the pre Batman thing.
But it's not about him as much as it is about Gordon.
I guess, yeah, he did kind of.
Good night, Shelby.
Limelight in that.
Yeah, it was they geared it to that to make it more about Gordon and not so much about Bruce.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. But Bruce is a massive part of it, though, in his development. But you're right, because he goes from like the officer to whatever, and then before he becomes commissioner and all that.
Batman would make one of the best TV shows if they would do a Batman series, much like they did the Penguin or something.
Well,
it
all
could
depends
be
on how they do it,
huge.
though. It depends
I mean,
on how
if they
do
did it right and did it, like I said, in the vein of the Penguin or something, it would be huge.
Because just as much as it would be huge, it could also be ruined.
Yeah,
like everything else nowadays. So,
but if they did a full series with Batman and just focused on him, and I don't need big action sequences every time, but him doing detective stuff and getting to the core of what Batman is and everything, that could be amazing. I don't understand why they don't do that. But there you go. I think a Batman series would make more sense than any Superman series. And Superman series have clearly done well, but I think Batman makes more sense for a series than Superman, to be honest.
Yep. If I'm choosing to watch one or the other, I'm probably gonna choose Batman over Superman.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what their intention was when the DC. I think Superman's supposed to be their big guy. Like their
Superman is supposed to be the big guy.
He's supposed to be like Captain America, where Batman's like Iron Man.
Yeah.
But I think Batman's way more successful of a franchise and more popular character than Superman. I might not be, maybe not, but
good night, Angie. Hope you feel better, dear. Yeah, Superman is the Boy Scout, the big cheese, but Batman is the one everybody loves. Batman. I mean, it's like Wolverine. He's the best at what he does on the DC side. And that's the issue with DC, I think, is their big three. Their trinity: Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And they just keep mucking up the storylines with the three of them in the as far as the movies go. Anyway, What about a Lego Batman TV series? Hey, right, guy? There are Lego Batman movies.
Oh, that's maybe it's movies.
There's a few like shows on Lego Batman. So good to see you, Rye Guy. Hope y'all had fun tonight.
I mean, I saw Right Guy on Tuesday, but I still miss him. So
he was doing a little pin trading, I think, tonight too.
Yep, he's got some cool ones too.
Wonder Woman, they were going to do a Wonder Woman series. That was part of James Gunn plan too. Well, that was part of DC's plan just before James Gunn came in and shut everything down. They were going to do a Themyscira series, which sounded stupid, but they were going to do it. It wasn't going to feature much with Wonder Woman, but it was just going to be about Themyscira, which is Chick Island.
Hmm.
Man, I could talk about comic books all night long. I hope I'm not boring everybody.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, I going back to Batman, I seriously think Gunn will announce or cast Batman going forward before this year's up. he needs that news out there to build up hype. I have a question for Steve. Is he going to find a Spirit Christmas store to shop at?
What is that?
I think the Spirit Halloween stores now do some Christmas shops.
Oh no, I don't even do the
special
Halloween
locations. Well, I was impressed you tried that cheesecake thing.
Why?
In tonight, Steve.
I've had it before.
Yeah, but you don't like cheesecake. That impressed me.
No, I love cheesecake. I don't like cream cheese. That one wasn't made with cream cheese.
Oh, okay. How do you make cheesecake without cream cheese?
There's fake stuff and other stuff you can use too. But cheesecake, if you don't use a ton of cream cheese to where it doesn't taste like that, I can eat it. But
okay,
I can't eat the cream cheese flavor. That one was made with a Morrison balsamic cheese.
And you really liked it. Both of you really liked it.
It was good. I mean, it's not my favorite by any means.
Yeah.
I will say the actual fig though was kind of nasty. I just tasted it, like licked it, and it was gross.
Oh yeah.
I like fig Newtons. I like the figgy sauce and figgy pudding. I made that last one up, but I do like the taste of the sauce and the fig Newtons. But that was nasty.
But they had done something with balsamic on that too, I think.
On the fig?
Yeah.
Well, they had an actual fig sitting on there too.
Oh, okay.
That was not. It was sliced in half and kind of stick together.
Not
It wasn't there was
drizzled or
nothing on
anything?
that.
Oh, okay. I thought they were drizzling that too with the balsamic, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
wow.
I know you said he had already tried it, but that nitro frozen pumpkin cheesecake thing.
I'm not a pumpkin fan, and I did not care for it at all. He liked it. Wasn't his favorite thing, but he enjoyed it.
Epcot Forever Jordan, welcome in. Good to see you,
Jordan.
Hey. Spirit Christmas looks amazing. They have all kinds of stuff from the Rudolph Red-Nosed reindeer shows. Spencer owns Spirit Halloween, and they started doing Spirit Christmas 2 years ago. Oh, okay. I haven't seen those. Yeah. Tomorrow is Friday.
Yes.
Thank goodness. Boy Child's out of town this weekend.
Where's he going? Girl.
No, he had to go to Connect Camp headquarters for a conference this weekend.
Cool.
He's already there. Had a couple of meetings today, so he had to go early, I think, for some meetings in relation to his internship.
Yeah.
So, he was excited about that, so he's there this weekend. And then so tomorrow, probably be here tomorrow night. Probably. Saturday, of course, you got Jeff live Saturday morning, and then we'll be here Saturday night. I was thinking today, Steve, I started working on Name That Tune, and I had the surgery and all, threw a kink in it, and I got to finish getting that ready.
Yep. We also need something else soon, too. That's Jeopardy.
I was thinking that. I was actually thinking that while I was going between Jeff and Corey tonight. I was thinking, we hadn't done Jeopardy in a while too. That we could do some holiday Jeopardy coming up. So got to work on that too. Yep. But I think we're going to call it a night there. I'm excited to work on a comic book stream now.
You should have pictures too, like different costumes.
Oh, I'm going to. Yeah,
we're going behind them and all the villains that go with them. And yeah,
characters through the years and their costume changes and their team changes because the X-Men went through multiple different iterations. Yeah, it's going to be a full-on PowerPoint thing. Yeah.
This is part 1 of 36 of Magneto.
Listen, Magneto is one of my favorite characters, and his backstory is amazing. So I would, So, hope everybody has a great night. Have a wonderful Friday. Hope it's a good one for you. Hope it's a blessed one. Thank you for hanging out in the fellowship tonight. Go check out whoever tomorrow. We'll see you probably tomorrow night. And that's all I got. Love y'all. Have a great night. Toodles baloobles. Night, Steve.
Night, Chris.
Bye, y'all.